Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, Prince Ernie decided that he wasn't fit to be king, and he's better off as an adventurer. So, he gave back the King of Romaly his crown, and decided to go adventuring again. He ended up finding a town called Asarum, where he learned a little bit about the magic key. So now he's going to head back to Asarum, and then he's going to start listening to some of the, following some of the clues that he heard in that town. So we're gonna go just head here and stay at the inn because we want to heal ourselves up because we have the desert is pretty dangerous. I was talking about these guys earlier. When you first try to buy something off of them, they charge you 16 times the price. So then if you say no, then it's 8 times the price, then 4 times the price, and then finally they'll do it at double the price. So basically, you're always going to get ripped off. The only thing that you might want to buy is the iron helmet, even though it's going to be more expensive. But you won't be able to get that for a while. So if you want to take the hit to your gold, you can, but not so important for us. So we are going to stay here. We're going to come back here later when we get the magic key, and I'm also going to come back here later at night because you can get your fortune told, but only if your character is male. So I'll have to switch my formation around and put Prince Ernie in the front to get that fortune teller scene to appear. But I'll do that when I come back later, so we're going to head into the desert. Quite a few new enemies in the desert, and the desert is annoying because desert-like hills have a pretty high encounter rate to them. I think after hills, they're the second highest encounter rate terrain. So we're going to get into lots of battles in the desert, and one of the enemies in there, the Flame Pete, is kind of annoying because it has like a flame breath. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it hits everybody in your party, so it adds up. Now here's another new enemy here, the Vampire Cat. They can cast Stop Spell on your characters, so that could be kind of annoying. Luckily they don't hit too hard, so the main thing that they do to be annoying is, like I said, block your wizard spells, but we're not really relying on wizard spells to deal most of our damage. We tend to be physical attackers, and our physical attacking has gone significantly higher because we all just got battle axes. Sadie, Indy, and Prince Ernie, they all upgraded their weapons, so. And those will of course come in handy in the desert here, and we've got a tough dungeon coming up, the pyramid. But first we're going to head, like the one person asked them said, they said hug the mountain range and then head south and you'll end up in a swamp, and there's a guy there who knows about the magic key. So we're going to head there first. Got to take on some new enemies here, the Infernus crabs. Like the other crab enemies I said, these guys have pretty high defense, so it's going to be tough to hurt them with physical attacks. Especially sometimes these guys can cast the increase spell. If they cast the increase spell, their defense is going to skyrocket, and you won't be able to hurt them with physical attacks. So unless you have the sap spell, which is a pilgrim spell, you're just going to have to probably rely on magic if they cast the increase spell to finish them off. So we can always hope for the lucky critical hit, that 1 in 8 chance of the poison needle striking a vital point. But we took care of him like that, so. Alrighty. Just gonna keep heading south here. Yeah, as you can see, the desert terrain, pretty high encounter rate. So here's the swamp thing. Let's talk with this man here, see what he has to say. He apparently has some information on the magic key. If we tell him that we don't have it, we don't look for the key, he says he's not going to tell us anything. We tell him we do, he tells us the key is in the pyramid in the north of the desert. But first, we should go to the Castle of Isis, which is next to an oasis in the desert. So we're going to see this oasis in the desert over here to the west. And when you step on the trees, you get brought into the castle, but you don't necessarily you kind of get into this area by the oasis. So you have to enter from the tree to the south. You'll see where I enter in order to get actually into the castle. So it's going to be like Alahan. There's going to be a town and a castle like all in one. So you'll see the castle the sprite for the castle inside the town. You know, step into it when you're searching the town. So there's that flame speed enemy. It can cast the like it doesn't cast the spell, so stock spell doesn't work on it. It just releases a flame breath. So it can be kind of annoying. Like I said, it does about 6 to 8 damage on a character. So you know, almost like 24 to 32 in total, which is a lot of damage, you know, spread out over your party. So here's that flaming breath right here. So it didn't do too much damage because remember the first 3 characters were parrying, so they got their damage cut in half. Otherwise it would have been 8, 8, and 6, so 30 damage. But we did use in that, speaking of fire, we did use one of Tennison's new spells, the Firebane. It's an upgraded fireball spell, so it hits all enemies in a group with a fire-based magic. So it's almost nighttime, so I'm just gonna step outside here so I can see what this town is like on the night, and then we'll heal up at the inn, and then we can see what it's like during the daytime. So all these shops are closed. This place also has another fighting ring, just like Romaly, so... Do you want some weapons? No. Well then armor? No. I know, you want the meteorite armband, am I right? If that's so, it's in the... I hear it's in the castle. The meteor armband, we'll pick that up a little later. But basically what that does is it's an accessory, it's an item that you can put on your character. You use it like the Fighter's Ring or the Dragon Scale in Dragon Warrior 1 or the Dragon's Bane in Dragon Warrior 2. And it doubles the character who's wearing it, their agility. So we'll probably throw that on. If you have a healer like a Pilgrim, it's good to put it on them because they can use their healing spells first. Since Prince Ernie is the only one who has the healing spells in our party right now, we'll probably throw it on him first. So, like I said, it'll double his agility. So there's some more monster fighting we can do. Oh boy, with the meteor armband on, I'm faster. That's great. Probably get some new different fights in the monster arena because we've run into some new monsters. But we're not gonna... We only have one purchase that we want to make here. We want to buy some new armor for Prince Ernie. So we're not hurting for gold. That guy's sleeping. One thing you may want to do is, I don't think I will need to because I have a lot of herbs. But if you don't have a lot of herbs, you want to stock up on herbs once the tool shop opens in the morning. Because... Let's talk to this guy first. I am doing this while I wait for day to break. Okay. And because in the pyramid, where we were told that magic key is, there are certain floors where magic doesn't work. So you won't be able to heal on those floors using your magic. You'll have to use your medical herbs to do that. So it's just like Eliahan, you have to step into the castle here. And we can actually get into this castle at night. Welcome to the Castle of Isis. Welcome to the Castle of Isis. We got a bunch of cats in this place. See that little split in the hedge line over there? If we take that split, we can find out where the meteorite armband is, but we'll do that a little later. Let's just explore the castle here at night. Meow. A bunch of guards are going to be sleeping here. A lot of treasure chests here, so we've got to make sure that we put in our notes to come back here when we get the magic key. Mumble mumble, if you have something to say, wait until tomorrow. Help a monster cat. Guess it's not good to be dreaming about monster cats when you're in a castle full of cats. So yeah, right now we have Alahan, and there's the forest south of Reeve, Romaly, and Asarim, and now Castle Isis are all areas we need to come back to once we get the magic key. Keep your notes so that you don't forget things. So you know where to backtrack. The queen has already retired. Oh, your majesty. It looked like the guard's kind of retired. Got some kids here. They'll play an important part in solving a riddle in the pyramid. Well, I can't sleep. And then we can just hop out here. We can exit real quick by jumping out the side here. Boink. And we end up outside. Now we can step back in. We can stay at the inn, heal ourselves up. And then we can see what the town is like during the daytime. And also go talk with the queen. Like the kings, the queen can also save your game. So this will be our next place to kind of hang out in. Which is good because it's very close to the pyramid. This is the desert country Isis created by the late pharaoh. And the pyramid is just a little bit to the north of this town. Water is what we value the most. You come from Alahan? I'm afraid I don't know much about that country. This is this tool shop. We haven't sold the one broadsword that we picked up. So, finally sell that. And then we'll end up selling Prince Oni's half-plate armor, and that'll give us just enough money to buy the full-plate armor. If you have a soldier, you want to buy them full-plate armor too. But we don't have the soldier, so... Like I said, this is the point where the merchant, the soldier starts getting access to equipment that the merchant can't use. So, this is where you'd probably want to, like, not long after this, change your merchant class. Oh boy, with the meteor armband, I'm faster. So, that guy has a meteorite armband. We can only get one, unfortunately, in this game. So, should we talk with this guy? Oh yeah, okay. Maybe wait a second, get a second one. I think maybe one of the boss monsters may drop right, but I'd have to look at the drop rates later. No one may laugh at Socrates. That's indisputable. What if it's a pun on like Socrates? This country is ruled by a very beautiful queen. This is that Socrates guy. I'm Socrates. I just sit here and wait until night to fall. And then when you're at nightfall, he just says, I'm waiting until daytime, so doesn't have a very exciting life. In the North Desert, there's a royal grave called a pyramid. Here's where we want to buy that full-plate armor. Like I said, the only one who can really equip it, though, is Prince Ernie, so we'll grab that then. But, so we're going to need a little bit more money, but we get that money from the selling the half-plate armor. We could sell with this guy here. This guy runs a tool shop. And so Prince Ernie's half-plate armor. There you go. We still have that leather helmet. That's what I said. If you wanted to, you could probably buy, two of those iron helmets. Like I said, it's double the price up in Asarim, but it'll be a good, massive boost compared to the leather helmet. But with our levels that we did that extra grinding, we should be pretty good. So the pyramid, though, that's a really tough dungeon. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of enemies, a lot of trap tiles, like chests. So there's going to be a lot of combat, so it's probably one of the tougher dungeons in the game relative to, your development at the time. Alright, let's head in during the daytime here. Welcome to Castle of Isis. And now we're going to head in through that crack in the hedge line over here. And we got a really, really long walk ahead of us. Like I said, it'll get us to the meteorite armband. We just head on down here. We step into this thing, and there'll be a passageway up here. This monster will kind of appear, the skeletal monster, and it doesn't matter how you answer his question. You'll end up getting the meteorite armband. So I'm just gonna go with honesty as the best policy. So we find the meteorite armband. We don't even have to talk to them if we don't want to. Are you the ones who should disturb my slumber? Yes. Well, you're also the person who took the contents of the church chest. You're an honest person, aren't you? Alright then, there's nothing more I need. I'll give it to you. So it's kind of like in Zelda, Zelda 3, where if you're honest, the fairy will bless you with something good if you, whatchamacallit, when you throw something into a pond. That's how you get the better boomerang, empty bottle to a magic potion, the silver arrows, and the level 4 sword. So right now, Prince Ernie has 27 agility. We go to Prince Ernie's equipment menu, use the meteorite armband, and then we check out Prince Ernie's stats. You'll see that his agility has doubled now to 54. That'll be good because he's basically our hardest, probably one of our hardest hitters. I'd have to check on what Sadie's strength is, but because they both have battle axes. Sadie has a few levels though on Prince Ernie, so her strength may be a little higher, but not the strongest attacker, the second strongest attacker, Prince Ernie, so... And he has the utility of those healing spells. Unfortunately, there's no people around here. I want to see if there's anyone out here to talk to, but nope. So we're stuck on having to walk all the way around here. Unlike the other side where there's a hole in the wall where you can just step out and re-enter the castle. We gotta do a long walk here, so... We get to see this little part of the upstairs here where we skipped. We skipped this part because we went down the staircase over here on the left, so yeah, we got to see all the thing. Now we're just gonna go see the rest of the castle. Talk with those kids who have an answer to a puzzle in the pyramid, and then of course we'll save our game with the Queen. Very important that we save because, like I said, the pyramid is a pretty tough dungeon. We're going to make 2 trips through the pyramid. One to get the magic key, and then we're going to loot some other treasure later on. Just got more cats running around here. Yep. Got a whole bunch of people who are up now. So you can use the thief's key to talk with them. They say there are many traps in the pyramid. Notice the guards are... Please be careful, I hear there is a place in the pyramid where spells won't work. Yeah, there's a few floors where spells don't work, so... sturdy folk. So you can't talk with the guards through these things, you can only talk with them through, like, jail bars. But see, the guards are there during the day, so, we'd have to come back here during the night when the guards are sleeping to, grab those treasure chests. The pyramid has already been pillaged by many thieves. And that lady says that our skin on our nose must be peeling because we went through the desert. We stayed hydrated, though. It's our job to look after the Queen. I would give my life for the Queen. Oh, my Queen. There's the Queen's bedroom on the left there, but we need the magic key. One good thing about the magic key is it actually it also opens thief key doors. So once we get the magic key, we can put the thief's key back in the vault. The round button is the button of the sun. Open the door with the small button. Oh, which to try, or which to test, first to the east, then to the west. So at one point we're going to run into 4 buttons on a pyramid to solve a puzzle. And you're going to look at the one on the far east first, and then the far west. So, apparently the Queen's not afraid of the Archfiend. Maybe she should join our party. Sadly, we only have room for 1 royal in our party, Prince Ernie. After you beat the game, though, you can actually leave Prince Ernie, your hero character, at the eatery, so you can, have somebody else take over for him, so. But that's it for this episode. Take care. See you next episode. We head to the pyramid. Bye.